Hey everybody, so today's kind of an informal video where I'm just going to try to solve a problem on Codewars. Codewars is a super awesome platform for doing like code challenges. I definitely recommend checking it out if you want to just do challenges, coding challenges. There's a great video out on YouTube. It's pretty popular, and I'll try to, if I remember, post it in the description below. But it kind of talks about the pros and cons of using Codewars for like learning how to code or prepping for an interview. If you are doing those things, I recommend checking out that video. But for fun, doing code for just the challenges, it's an awesome platform for that. So anyways, to jump right into it, this is the problem. What we're trying to do is take a input of a sentence, and then any word that's above our five or more letters, reverse that word and then leave all the other words alone. So looking at this, I thought, okay, maybe we can split up the word or the sentence into a list of words, loop through those lists, figure out the length, and then reverse them, and then join them back together. We're gonna look at using Jupyter notebooks for this. So I'm gonna jump in there and we can take a look at that. So if you're not familiar with Jupyter Notebooks, to get it, I think you can actually go to Jupyter Notebooks, but I recommend just checking out Anaconda Distribution, and that'll set you all up with it. So let's get into it. I've already got a function created here, and now I'm going to just create. And I like using Jupyter Notebooks because you can just run code. You don't have to do anything special. You can run little blocks of code. You can make things really interactive. You can add links and do markdown in it. It's just a really nice way. And then at the end of this, I can share this really easily with folks. You can even open these up on GitHub, which is kind of nice. So this is going to be my sentence. Okay, so I'm thinking, before we loop through it, we'll have to split it, which should be pretty easy to do. So if we do sentence, or actually let's do words equals and then we'll split it by space. I'll try that, and then down here I just want to see what that is, see if that looks okay. And cool, so we got a nice list of all our words. Now I'm going to try to loop through this. So for word and words, I'm going to check the length, and I guess we'll try to do a if statement. So if word is equal or greater than 5, then we will reverse it. And that should be word And to just check this, I'll put it in here down into another cell and just run it real quick. And cool. Okay, so if length word is equal or greater than 5, we will reverse that word. And then we'll append that word back into a new list. So we'll say I'm just doing word underscore R just so just to mean words reverse. So we've created an empty list where we can append all that stuff back into that list. So we can do words and maybe with list comprehension we can maybe get fancy with that and try something, but I don't know if that would be a very, it might be a long list comprehension, but I find those kind of helpful sometimes. But for this one, I think this is fine. So we're going to append that reversed word to the list, and then pretty much if that word isn't, if it's below 5, then we're just going to append it back to the list. We don't need to do anything to it. Okay, so we've got for word and words, sentence. Okay. So if we run that, we can take a look at our errors. Okay. Now let's check our words list. Okay, so it looks like everything is good there. Now we can join that list back together. So let's do words. Words equals. And I think what we'll do is we'll do sentence equals join. Just to keep this kind of nice and visual so that we can see that list up there, I'm going to put this down here in this cell. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're doing what we need to do. Now it's just a matter of getting this into a function. So I will take all of that and just paste it in here and then fix any of the white space issues. And then I'm just going to put a return down here. And now, we tested it. It looks good. what I'll do is just copy this stuff, jump back into here, and then just paste it in. And then if there are like issues like this, okay, and then I'll test it. Let's try. Now, let's take this because we may have had an issue with words that are just single letter, just single, a sentence with just one, word in it. So I'm gonna try this and test this real quick. Okay, for word and words. Yep, and I think this is our issue. All right, cool. So I forgot to add the part where we're actually splitting that list. So now if we jump back in here, we can paste that. Okay. Alright, so we passed one test. Now I'm pretty confident that this shouldn't have any issues. So I will attempt it. And it went through and tested it for single words, multiple words, and then it did a bunch of random tests. And then if you pass all those, you can just submit it and be done. I really like these. I think they're a lot of fun. I definitely, at least, I mean, I learn a lot of the different functions and capabilities that Python has because I have to search different ways to do things. And so I find it to be a lot of fun. The whole platform seems to be a lot of fun. But you're not just stuck to Python stuff. There are many other languages you can mess around with. So if there's something else you're interested in, there's a good chance that it's up here and you can play around with it. Like another one that I want to check out is SQL stuff. I'm not very good with SQL and I kind of want to learn it. So that's probably going to be the next thing. But I really want to get good at Python, and I find that this is pretty helpful. So anyways, this was just a fun thing going through this. I'll see in the future about maybe doing more of these types of like sessions, and maybe turn it into a live stream or something that folks can interact with. I'm not sure yet, but I mostly just wanted to share that, hey, this is out there. It's a lot of fun, and it's a cool way to learn the tool if you're interested or like doing puzzles like that. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.